In today's video, I'm gonna show you this beautiful flight effect in Microsoft PowerPoint. Here, as you can see, we start our journey right from Montreal, Canada, and arrives in Moscow, the capital of Russia. There we take a turn and took another flight right for Sydney in Australia. After reaching Sydney, we turn around again and take much longer flight to reach back our home in Montreal, Canada. So how we can make this beautiful flight in Microsoft PowerPoint? This is the topic of today's video. Let's dive into the video to see how we can make this. In order to create this beautiful flight effect, we will go to Insert tab. In the Shapes, let's insert this text box. Go again to Insert. In the Symbols group, click on Symbols. Right over here, you can see we have many font options, but you need to choose this Wingdings fonts. There you can see we have this flight symbol, insert, close, and there we are. Let me increase its size. It's simply a font just like any other font. Let's make it into a shape. For that, go again into Insert tab. From the Shapes, let's use this rectangle and draw a rectangle right above this little aeroplane. Now select both the shapes like this. Go to Shape Format. Here in Merge Shapes option, go to Fragment and let's delete this extra part. Now it has turned into a shape which you can increase like any other shape. You can also change its color right from here like this, and let's remove its outline as well. Let me duplicate it, which we'll use later on as you would see in the video ahead, and let me give it a different color like this. From the Shapes option, choose this oval. Draw an oval right over here by pressing Shift key so that you could have complete circle like this. Let me bring it down. Let's increase its size a little bit. Again, make a duplicate of it and press it right in the line like this. From the Shapes, let's select this time this line. Draw a line right from point A to point B. Go to Shapes Outline. In the weights, let's increase its size to 6. Now select it. Right click, go to Shape Format option, and there in the Format Shape option, we have this compound type. Click over here and choose this second double line option. In the Effect menu, in the Shadows, let's select this Preset Offset Bottom, and there we are. Let me increase its size right from here as well. I think this is good enough now. Select it and send it to bake like this. Now it's behind these two circular shapes. Highlight this first circle, go to Animations, and in the Animation menu, let's choose this Zoom effect. Next, let's bring this aeroplane right onto the top. You can see it's going behind, so let's bring it to the front as well. Place it over here and click on Appear. Next, we are going to apply motion animation to this aeroplane so that it moves right from point A to point B. Since we have already applied one animation to the aeroplane, for the next animation to be applied to the same object, we'll go to Add Animation. Go to Motion Paths, and in the Line and Curves, there you see this Right Animation option. Click over it, click OK, and there we are. Let's extend it to the point B where we want it to stop. So press the Shift key and drag it to the point B like this. Click on Animation Pen. Now we will apply animation to this flight path as well. So simply click over it and choose this Wipe Animation. In the Effect options, let's make it go from left to right like this. Let's check again how does it look like. And there you can see the path appears later on. So this is actually the line that is the connector, and we need to synchronize this wipe animation of the flight path and the animation of the aeroplane right from point A to point B. So click on this little arrow and choose this option, Start with Previous. Let's check again. Oh, it's too slow. So let's make it a little bit fast. You can see the duration for the flight is 2 seconds, while for the connector, it's only 0.50 seconds. So let's increase it to 2 seconds. Let's check it now. Point A appears, aeroplane appears, and there they moves, but there is a little jiggle that you might have seen when the flight moves from point A to point B. Let's fix it as well. Let me choose this aeroplane which is over here a freeform shape. Click on this little arrow. In the effect options, you can see we have this smooth start at 1 second, smooth end at 1 second, and bounce end at 0 seconds. So let's make them 0 as well. And okay, now it's pretty much smooth. Check it again. And it looks pretty decent now. If there is a slight jiggle or you see aeroplane is going faster than the flight path, then you can simply adjust the duration right over here. Next, as soon as this plane arrives right over here, we want it to be disappear. For that, click on add animation, and right over here in the exit, we have this disappear option. Click over it, and as soon as it would arrive right over here, it would disappear, provided that you choose this option after previous, start after previous. And let's animate this point B as well. Click over it, go to animation and choose this zoom option. And let's choose start after previous. Let's check how does it look like. As soon as the plane arrives, it gets disappeared and then the point B appears. I think this isn't a smooth transition from point A to point B and then the appearance of point B. Let's fix it as well. Let me grab this oval that is point B and bring it onto the top of this freeform shape. And let me check how does it look like. Now this looks good. Now let me bring this aeroplane to the top of point B. Go to animation and choose this appear animation. From the animation pane, let's choose start after previous. Let's see again what we have done so far. And there we are. Now click on this aeroplane, go to add animation, and in the M faces, click on spin option. From the animation pane, in the effect option, let's define the rotation angle for this aeroplane, and I'm gonna set it to 180. Press enter, click on OK, and it would turn around to 180 degree. Let's apply one more animation to this aeroplane. Click on add animation. In the motion paths, in the lines and curves, we are gonna select this left option, click OK, and let's extend this flight right to the point where from we have started. So press the shift tab, hold this little dot and bring it right onto the top of the first aeroplane and leave it over there. Let's make it smooth as well. Now let's see what we have done so far. Click on slideshow. The appearance of point A, flight appears, aeroplane appears. It moves ahead from point A to point B appears, and the first aeroplane is replaced by the second aeroplane. It turns around like this and comes back to point A like this. So the animation that we have just made is exactly like the one I have shown you at the start of the video. Simply we have placed the map of the world right beneath these animations. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have found this tutorial useful. Please give it a thumbs up and thanks for watching.